Greetings, my people. Greetings, friends and families. Today has been the fourth day I've been having a Jeep. Fourth day without the Fiesta. Oh, I missed the Fiesta. I actually did not realize that I would miss the Fiesta that much. Okay, anyway, it's promising that today the Fiesta will be ready. So, which is good news. Let me brief you slightly on what has transpired so far with the Fiesta. Probably you might remember from my previous video where the Fiesta was leaking oil, so that I'm sweating. That issue has been resolved. I'm happy to say the issue of the oil leak has been sorted out. So today is the day that I'm going to collect the Fiesta. They told me that they will call me later in the afternoon. So I'm waiting. In the afternoon I should be called so that I can go collect it. A couple of things were done. We will all find out how much the cost is when we get there, or when I get there later today. Why does it feel like it still hasn't gone up? But anyway, in the meantime, while we are still waiting for the Fiesta, I'm going to share with you the experience of having this car. The experience of driving a Jeep for the past 4 days. Okay, so I was just buying myself Oshkandala. This is my favorite. I mean, not Oshkandala, but Oshtaka. See, whenever I travel to other countries, I always look for something similar to this Oshtaka banana. This is maize porridge with drinking yogurt. So it's porridge made out of maize with drinking yogurt. It's really well made. I've tried it in Botswana. It doesn't taste the same. It's quite different. So it's something that I just wanted to get myself always in the morning. This is good for energy. Some doodles and that. Yeah, okay. So I'm sorted for the day. So anyway, let's quickly share about what I was saying regarding the Jeep. This 5.7 liter V8 engine is very thirsty. You see, all this time fuel has been going up. I've never realized how expensive it is. Only now that I drove this car, I realized how much fuel is. The first time I got this car, I put in a 200 Namibian dollars. Some of you might have seen that in my previous video. If you haven't seen that video, please check out the pop-up banner and check that video. I put a $200 the first time I got this Jeep. That did not last me a few kilometers. It was already done. That 200. So then I again put another 200, which was now 400. That also did not last me a few minutes. It was done. I then put in yesterday a 300. Already now it's about to go in red already. Yesterday I did not drive that much. I did not go anywhere really. But already the car is complaining. I mean, moving from a 1.4 liter engine car, a Fiesta, to a 5.7 liter, it's just immense. The difference in terms of engine made me realize how much expensive fuel is. This car is really thirsty. You see, for the past few days, I've tried the fuel consumption, the average of 21.1. It started from 21.7 liters per 100 kilometers. But I tried driving slow as much as possible. Tried to not to drive that much. It has just been packed at home, but I've spent 700 on this car. No, man, this is just too thirsty, especially here in the city. Maybe for a long distance it might be different, but here in the city, this car, it's just been parked there at home. It's only when I drive to go and check up my car at Clinton for an update and then come back. That's it. But I've used 700 Namibian dollars so far for the last 4 days. Not going anywhere that much. With the Fiesta, 700 Namibian dollars lasts us a week and a half. That's now really driving back to town, picking my wife, picking my daughter from karate, and all these kind of trips and so forth. So it normally does about 700. It will give us about a week and a half. But this is just something else. I've tried driving it as slow as possible. Maybe someone can tell me, is there any difference if you put in fuel? For example, I put in 200, 200 and then 300, that's 700. Is there any difference with putting fuel like that in small amount or putting the whole 700 at once? Does it do any difference? So this car does 21 liters per 100 kilometers. 21 liters per 100 kilometers. As soon as I do how many liters, how many kilometers, the 200 is already gone. I mean, it's just so this. Even now, I try to drive it as easily, as chilled as possible. The owner was like, no, if you drive it so chilled, it's actually chow too much fuel than when you are driving it normal. So I'm trying to drive normal now, especially this hill, going up this hill. It's always, I think, a fight in terms of fuel here. So for that reason, I cannot wait to have the Fiesta. I miss the Fiesta. This car is really lovely, but I would not drive this car in town. Maybe for long distance it will be a different story. But in the city, there's no way I'll drive this car in the city. This is the car. You remember when I was doing a review of a BMW X5 M, the M Sport, M50. When I was doing a review of that car, if you missed that review of that car, please click the pop-up banner right in the corner there and check that video. But in that video, I was talking about that car and I said, it's the only car, or that car, I will not give it to someone to drive it themselves. There's no way. But this car is an opposite of that. This is the car that I can easily borrow someone. Because I know just after 2 kilometers, they will know that this is not a car to drive around, so just drive around. To tell you already, within the first 2 kilometers, in terms of speed, you will know that this is not a car that will drive around.